let's break that crock pot out. My super simple white bean chili recipe. Oh my gosh, so yummy. Hi guys, I'm Shauna. Welcome to my channel and my kitchen. I'm so glad you made it here today. So we'll be making this super simple white bean chili recipe that I've made many changes to over the years. And today I added something a little different. I'll see how it turns out. Like a little different. I had a pepper and a jalapeno in the fridge, so I thought I'd just pull those in and add them in. We'll see. It should be super yummy. But I love those recipes that are so simple. I can just put everything in one pot and let it go. And that's what the crock pot's good for. So let's get right into it. Super simple white bean chili. Here we go. The first thing I need to do is quick soak the beans. So I have a pound of Great Northern beans, just the dry beans. I got these from Walmart. So I'm gonna put them in my strainer. You always wanna rinse your beans. So I'll just rinse those. And I'll have the strainer ready for when the beans come out. Then I'll place the beans in the pot and cover it with water. So you want a little space, at least like an inch or two over the beans, so the beans have room to expand. You can even go higher than that if you want to. It'll just take longer to boil. So I'll go a couple inches, probably a little more. And then when I boil the beans, I put the lid on just to bring it to a boil faster. So beans are all nice and covered with water. I'll put those on the oven, bring it to a boil, and then turn the burner off and let it sit for an hour. That's how you quick soak the beans, so they'll be nice and ready to go in the slow cooker and be so tender when they're all done. So I'll meet you back here in an hour. So it's been an hour. During that hour, I got my microphone hooked up. So hopefully the sound quality is a lot better than it was and the background noise is a lot less. I know earlier the sound of the water was so loud. So here we are, new microphone. Let's get it started. It's been an hour. The beans are all heated, have been sitting and ready for cooking. So I'm going to rinse those again. Just pour them in your strainer. Get them all out. Awesome. Once they're all rinsed, these are my favorite recipes. You just put them in the slow cooker. To that, I add 1 container of vegetable broth. I think this is low sodium vegetable broth. Yeah, I got low sodium this time. So I just pour the whole of the vegetable broth. It thickens up. So if you check your slow cooker about 3 hours in, if you want to add more vegetable broth, you can. Next, I add onions, bell pepper, and a jalapeno pepper. The bell pepper and the jalapeno pepper are optional. I usually don't do it, but I had them in the fridge today, so we'll see how it turns out. If it's not that good, then I won't put it in the description box below. But if they are that good, then I'll put them in as optional. So we just add all those in. I had a super big onion, so I used 3/4 of it. Some of the yellow onions nowadays are so big. Do you all notice that? So yeah. So anyway, I use 3/4 of it. But if you have a small onion, you can use just the whole onion. Then I already put in 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast in a container, 1 1/2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning. This is a 1/2 teaspoon, so I'll put 3 of these. If you don't have Italian seasoning, you can just use oregano. I use 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. I love garlic, so and 2 teaspoons of cumin. And my secret ingredients, a little 4-ounce can of green chilies. So I'll add those in. I forgot a spoon. Use a spoon to stir it all up. Get a good stir in there. It already smells so yummy to me. The green chilies, the cumin, the Italian seasoning. This will last a few days for me and Starchy husband. We'll have it for dinner tonight for sure. The whole house is going to smell so good. And then I can eat it for lunch for the rest of the week. He's a little bit more picky than I am about leftovers. So he won't eat it as often as I do. But like I said, I'll be eating this all week. And that's it. Put it all in there. We're going to set the crock pot for 4 hours, high for 4 hours. So we'll set it at that. And then I'll meet you back here in about 4.5 hours when it's time for dinner. It's been 4.5 hours. The beans have just been keeping warm for that extra half hour. So let's check it out. This is when I'll add the salt and pepper also. I don't add salt and pepper to my beans in the beginning. Usually it's just a little bit at the end, and sometimes I don't even salt them at all, just to let everybody salt their own. But today I'm feeling like I'll add some ground pepper and a little bit of salt. Not even a 1/2 teaspoon. Just getting that in there. Mix it all around. Smells so good, you guys. All right, I'll see you for a taste. All right, it's all ready, and I am ready for dinner. I cooked my super simple zucchini earlier, so I'll have that for my veg. And then for my starch, I'm having potato and the white bean chili. Yum. I am ready. It smells so good, and I know it's gonna taste so good. So I'll probably do just, oh, yum, a scoop and a half to start. Look at that, you guys. So good. So hot. It's steaming. Let me get a spoon real quick. All right, let me give it a taste. I didn't put any salt on my own, so I'll see if I need some. This is with the peppers in it too. This is the first time I've done it with the peppers and the jalapeno. Ooh, it's hot. Oh, the beans are so soft. I can't even really taste the difference with the peppers and the jalapeno. They don't it didn't seem to add that much or take away or anything. So option to add it if you want, leave it out if you don't want it or you don't have it. Just keep it to the basics. So in the description box down below, I'll put the recipe, and under pepper and jalapeno, I'll put optional. So totally your choice. So this is going to be my perfect starch solution dinner. I can't wait to get into it. Thank you for joining me today. Please hit the like button if you found value in this. Maybe subscribe. I'd love to have you along for the ride. I'll see you next time.